Broadcasting from under the roof of Lone Depot Park as we ready for game time. We've got a great custom league matchup on tap between the New York Yankees and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it comes your way next. Ready now is Tyler O'Neill, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for the Yankees. The right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Now the first pitch. And the first pitch is taken for ball one as we're underway tonight in South Florida. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Marte comes on now, and he has it one down. One out, bases empty, and that brings up Mike Trout. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Nope. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Full count still. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. Now to the plate, here is John Birdie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Marlins, the second baseman.
Here's the pitch.
John Birdie.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. John Birdie is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Starling Marte comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Inside, ball 2.
Skied into very shallow right. O'Neill in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will. And stepping in, Luke Voigt. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
First baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Voigt is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. And now in the box, Miguel Sano. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. Now the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Fouled away. Now the 0-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Marte is under it. And that's the 3rd out. So stepping in is Jesus Aguilar. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
The first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Hit on the ground out to short. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Aguilar gets his lead at first. Nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping up is Garrett Cooper. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Stays alive, still 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even, 2-2.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So now here is Gary Sanchez as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here's the first pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. So next to hit is Gio Urshela. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the 3rd. Up next, Tyler O'Neill flew out in his only at-bat so far. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Now to bat, Miguel Rojas as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Rojas.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. So 1 out now for the Marlins in their half of the 3rd. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jorge Alfaro becomes out number 2 this inning. John Birdie is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Here's Starling Marte. Out in front of it, strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. The set and the 1-1. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Marte stands at second with 2 gone. Full count to Max Kepler. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Throw won't get him. Into the box, Corey Dickerson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, it'll be Mike Trout as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Dickerson is there, and he'll bring this one in. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Ball 2. Under it now is Marte to pull it in for out number 2. Next up, Luke Voigt struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it, and that retires the side.
I got my blessing to get the blessing for the brethren. The brethren. I got my.
So now into the box is Garrett Cooper. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard. So now to the plate, Brian Anderson. And he puts it on the ground to second. Taken in by Scope. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Up next from Miami, Miguel Rojas. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. From the stretch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Coming in is O'Neill. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. On to first, a double play. Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Sano. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Into center field, line drive base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope.
Second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
Dickerson going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One out, runner at first, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. Sano stands at first with one out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So it's a runner at first with two gone, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Lifted into center field. After it is Marte. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Pitch on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now and stepping in, John Birdie. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
This one's flared off to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. Digging in next will be Starling Marte, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Trout giving chase. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there are two gone now. And now Max Kepler. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Hit in the air to right field. O'Neill waits on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the sixth.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Looking up is Marte. Gone!
Now batting, the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
John Curtis takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the sixth inning. In now, Tyler O'Neill.
John Curtis.
Marte is under it. He's got it one away. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. One run in and one gone so far this inning. first pitch of the AB on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference. You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Kepler is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Kepler will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar.
The first baseman, Jesus.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame.
Number 23.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. 2 gone. Next here is Garrett Cooper. Singled in his last at-bat.
Cooper.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one. On its way is pitch number 75. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. So here's the cleanup hitter, Luke Voigt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th. Here's Miguel Sano as he rips it on the ground to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
The batter, number 7.
Here's Jonathan Scope now as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
The 1-2 pitch. Scooped up. There's one to Aguilar for the double play. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And he is in there. Striding in is Paul DeYoung, trying to bring in the tying run from 3rd here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Now it'll be Brian Anderson. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
1 and 2.
A ball and 2 strikes. Hit softly on the ground to first. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now into the box, Miguel Rojas. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Grounded to third, right to him. And that's the second out. Next, it'll be Jorge Alfaro. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Ground ball left side. Throw on to Vogt, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Stepping in once again is Gary Sanchez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Skied down the left field line. Dickerson is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Next, it'll be Gio Urshela. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Dylan Floro gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 36, Dylan Floro.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Aguilar is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tyler O'Neill. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Kepler's on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Now at the plate, John Birdie. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
The second baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Birdie.
Into center field, line drive base hit. At the plate, Starling Marte. Hit down the line at first. He's got it to second for 1. To Vogt in time for the double play. Digging in next, Max Kepler. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone! At the plate now, Jesus Aguilar.
The first baseman.
As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Line hard to center field. Trout able to track it down for the third out. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout.
Number 27, Mike Trout.
Yimi Garcia comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 93, Yimi.
Now here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Next to hit is Giancarlo Stanton. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Now the 2-0 is taken, ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Now that.
Stepping in next, Luke Voigt is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In there, a base hit.
Now that. Designated hitter, Miguel Sano.
Jared Oliva will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Pinch running at first for the Yankees. Number 14, Jared Oliva.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Trout over at second. Oliva is over at first with 1 away. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So here is Jonathan Scope. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last chance for the Yankees. Popped him up. And that'll do it as he puts the squeeze on that one, and with a whimper there, that will be the final out of the ball game. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Fish